All right. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys, y'all got to forgive me. I lost my voice from this weekend, man. Been in a state meet and my voice gone. And, now my voice is a little raspy, got a dry cough, all of that stuff, man. I think I damaged my larynx and I don't know because just get excited. But so I'm going to put this video out and that's just the way that is. Okay, so... Andre Ward and Fred from Barbershop Conversation, they had a pretty good interview going down. It was a good interview. And, they got, both of them had a lot of points that I agree with. Well, Andre Ward didn't have many, but I agree with some of his points. And I just kind of want to go ahead and just really, go in on what Andre Ward was talking about. Sometimes when Andre Ward talks, I have to wonder, does Andre Ward... does he play naive or is he really naive? Does this man, play dumb? And I got to step back and I got to wonder about that. Does this man play dumb? Does he do it on purpose, Does he truly, honestly do that on purpose? Because, he was trying to act like, that, this wasn't about race. And he told Fred, you got to interject race into everything. Well, Andre Ward, how stupid can you be? The whole fight with Kovalev was about race. And anybody named Mama know that that's what it was about. Because if that fight wasn't about race, if the Kovalev fight wasn't about race, then how are we going to explain so many white males pulling for Kovalev to beat Andre Ward? See, this is what Andre Ward don't understand. He don't get this, okay? He don't get that, he's half black and he's half white. And I completely agree 1,000% why he would say that he's pro, everybody. I get that. That's totally, I understand, okay? And, I'm not anti-everything else. I'm pro-black, but I'm not anti-everything else. Okay, it's a lot of different... It's some Mexicans I rock with. It's some white people that I rock with heavy. It's some Asians that I rock with heavy. So, it is what it is. But I'm also... I'm pro-black. I am. I love black people. Me, because I'm black. Okay? And that's just the way that is. But it's like Andre Ward, he don't get that his black features... they show more than his white features. And when people see him walking, they're not going to think that, he's a mixed guy. They're not going to see the mix. They're not going to see the mulatto in him. They're not. They're going to see, hey, that's a light-skinned black guy. That's how they're going to describe him. Oh, how does he look? Oh, he's a light-skinned black guy. Folks, that's just how that is. It's not anything, that's just the way that is. They're going to describe this man as a light-skinned black guy. So now, henceforth, this is what I'm saying. So, when you tell people, hey, if Mexicans, they cheer for Mexicans, if Asians cheer for Asians, Russians for Russians, how come, black people can't cheer for black people? Well, black people are Americans, and Americans need to cheer for other Americans. Now, this is what, several white males have told me. Okay, then, I got to ask y'all then, why y'all cheer for Kovalev to beat Andre Ward? Okay, why? I got another question, okay? If we're on such the American bandwagon, okay, who you going to cheer for if Tank Davis and Vasily Lomachenko fight? Who you going to cheer for? You going to cheer for the American guy or you going to cheer for the European guy? Who you going to cheer for? See, that whole narrative is garbage, okay? That whole narrative that we all Americans and we got to cheer for other Americans, that is garbage because when it comes to a black fighter, that's not what happens most of the time. And there were so many people calling Andre Ward names, saying that, the guy hit Kovalev with a lot of low blows. Now, and Andre Ward, he tried to check Fred and say, man, you can't call Kovalev a racist. Or he didn't say Kovalev, but to call somebody a racist, that's pretty big. You gotta know what you're talking about when it comes to that. Like, dude, we black men in America, bruh, I almost every day, okay? Almost every day I understand what racism is. Man, I understand it to a T, okay? What else does Sergey Kovalev have to do for you to understand that that's what he is? He put the monkeys on the T-shirt, and he said that Adonis Stevenson looked like a monkey. And anybody know that calling a black man a monkey, that's worldwide known as racist. And any black man, they're going to take that, most black men, they're going to take that as racist. If somebody call you a monkey or an ape or a chimp, They're gonna take that. They're gonna take that as racist. Okay, and black people will perceive it that way. So I'm not even trying to hit at this man he ain't racist. Sure he is. Sure he is. You know, and also he's a woman beater. But we ain't got to get into Kovalev. But I think Andre Ward has missed the ball. I think he's missed it on his end. I really do believe that Andre Ward has missed out. Like he really has no idea, that it was black people that were supporting him. When everybody, when everybody kept saying, well, he's a cheater, this and that, we were the ones supporting him. We were the ones making video support. I just don't think Andre Ward has an appreciation for fans. I really don't. I don't think he's got a real, true appreciation for fans. And I felt like he was more so talking with Fred to try to defend his talking points. Like, I kind of felt that way, that he was trying to, talk to Fred so he can get some get back and try to defend all of his talking points. That's what I thought. But I don't even think there's nothing that Andre Ward can do to defend any talking points that he have. He can't. I mean, how's he going to defend these talking points? Like, how is he literally going to do that? Because his talking points, man, they're dead. Andre Ward got a bunch of dead talking points. Because the Kovalev fight, man, it was all about race, man. It was. It was all about race. Because I don't think it wouldn't matter, man. If Andre Ward or if Kovalev was a black guy, we wouldn't be talking about any of this stuff, would we? We wouldn't be saying a darn thing about anything because there'll be no mention of race. But see, because it's Kovalev, you have a lot of white guys, a lot of white males who watch boxing, but I don't even think they watch boxing for boxing. I think they watch boxing for all the other stuff. They sided with Kovalev. I mean, I just got to ask y'all, who are you going to go for when Tank fights Vasily Lomachenko? Who are you going for? If you're an American white male, if you're American, who are you going to go for? Are you going to go for the American that's black? Or are you going to go for the foreign European guy who's white? How are you going to explain this? I mean, please tell me. Please tell me. I mean, please explain to me what's going on. I know what's going on. Anybody at the LDBC, man, anybody that we support, we endorse, I noticed something that these guys, these fake boxing fans, or fake fans, period, what they do is that they'll go and side with that fighter, and they'll do it. They'll do it because they think that, that's going to get up under our skin, or, just to create a different narrative, to create further division. Excuse me, y'all. To create that division. But, I think Andre Ward has definitely missed the boat. And I think Andre Ward don't have a clue, y'all. I don't think he have a clue. This man don't have a clue as to what's going on in the black community. And I'm sorry, if this man get pulled over, if anything happened to this man, he's going to be perceived as black. Nobody's going to look at him and say, oh, yeah, man, you mixed. Yeah, man, yeah, I forgot that you mixed, yeah. No, they're not going to see that in him, man. It's just not going to happen. I mean, that's what it is, man. Andre Ward need to wake up, man. He need to wake up, and he need to smell the damn roses. He need to smell them. Because these people, man, he's for everybody. Yeah, you say you have this and have that. You for everybody. Everybody not for you. And I think that's the whole thing. Everybody isn't for Andre Ward. And that's evident by how many people created these videos of dysfunction. How many people created all these goofy videos? Every last goofy video out there, they created that video, trying to say that Andre Ward cheated. The first fight, Kovalev was robbed. I mean, all of this stuff. How many American people actually pulled for Andre Ward? How many American white guys did? Come on, folks. Come on. You don't have to be a rocket scientist, man, to know just what the hell's going on here. You ain't. And I'm sorry, man, I can't roll with Andre Ward on this one. I can't do it. I cannot roll with this guy on this one because, what he's talking about is a bunch of nonsense, man. It's nonsense. What Andre Ward is speaking is nonsense. Okay? And he was trying to backpedal. He was trying to backtrack. And, when you come out and you say, well, Andre, you're not a dumb man. You should have phrased it the right way the first time when you was trying to explain it to Fred. You should have phrased it the right way. What you mean, man? What do you mean you don't think Wilder would want to fight a guy that moves a big heavyweight? Well, I mean, I guess your thought process is wrong, isn't it? I guess your thought process is wrong because Not only does Deontay Wilder want to fight Tyson Fury, they're already working on it behind the scenes right now. And we're probably going to get an April or May date, so that fight's in the works. So now what? Now what? It's the same thing. People kept saying that you were afraid of Kovalev, that you were afraid to actually go and fight Kovalev for the second time. See, it's the same thing. He didn't want to acknowledge that, man. When Fred brought that point up, he didn't want to acknowledge it. It is the exact same thing. A lot of people thought that you were going to be a coward, because they always try to say black fighters are cowards. So, a lot of people were saying, that you would not fight Sergey Kovalev again because you were afraid of actually losing. So Andre Ward need to miss me with, all the other stuff he talking about. He need to miss me with that. The Kovalev fight was all about race. It was completely about race. Everybody who Kovalev fought, it was about race. When Kovalev fought Pascal, that was definitely about race. And John Pascal, I salute him because he called it out. John Pascal called Kovalev out on being a racist. See, Andre Ward would never do that. He would never do that. He would never do that because Andre Ward, well, I done spoke out about stuff, wrongdoings about black fighters, but I don't do it every time I grab the mic. And, that's the difference. It's the difference between why people resonate with Deontay Wilder more. Or they resonate with fighters because they're willing to speak out on the stuff that's wrong, and they'll do it every time. Andre Ward, he don't want to get political. This guy don't want to do anything that takes him out of his comfort zone. That's what it is. And he called himself trying to body up on Fred, but it didn't work, man. Because Fred rebutted him. He rebutted him nicely. And Andre Ward can be in denial. He can say whatever he want to say. That Kovalev fight, it was about race. And he can say that he have this and have that. But you know what? The racist fans, they don't see that. They don't see that this guy they don't see that he's half and half, and they don't see that he's a brilliant fighter. The only thing they see is the color of his skin. That's it. And the color of his skin, it looks all the way black. Yeah. It is what it is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.